All right, everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel, and to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of this video, guys. Right after this chart analysis, I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, as well as the opportunities we found this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together to maximize profits and minimize losses. So here we are with BB stock, BlackBerry Limited, and BB stock has actually dropped pretty hard, and it's a little bit below the lowest point we saw in this bearish run after the bullish run and sideways movement, right? It actually broke through that channel of 1302, $13, as I stated. That was going to be a key level to watch. Now, just because we're below it doesn't mean this can't come back up, but it's going to become much more difficult for the bulls. Remember, short squeezes happen when shorts have to cover, and shorts have to cover when stocks go up, not down. So it's kind of moving sideways now there and trying to do a U-shaped recovery. We're going to have to see if it comes with strength or if it dips even harder tomorrow. So what do we need to watch moving forward? So today's lowest point was down here at this point, and that is 1260. 1260 gets broken through. The next point of reference I would use is down here at 1232, and watch how the bulls react if they try to reappear and bring it back up, or if the bears are tearing it down through these support levels and going much further down into bearish territory and further away from the 50-day moving average. Now, the 50-day moving average is key right now for the bulls, and that is 1370. 1370 needs to be broken through by the bulls to get back into bullish territory, get out of this bearish downward trend and bearish territory, and get back up. Now, the highest point reached in this sideways slight U-shaped recovery that is trying to be formed, it hasn't formed completely, it's trying to be formed by the bulls. The highest point reached is right here at 1299, which goes back to our support that we talked about being the most important point, $13, right? I would just round that up to $13. That needs to be broken through, but that does not signify or guarantee that the bulls have gained control or they're anywhere near gaining control. They need to break through that and push upwards. The next point of reference I would watch is 1356, then up here at 1370. And once 1370 is broken through, the highest point before the fall, which was yesterday in the aftermarket hours, is key, which is 1398. For this to pull further away from the 50-day moving average, use that resistance level 1398 as a support and pull upwards to build momentum and rally to the upside. And the higher this goes, the higher the chances of a squeeze to happen, forcing shorts to cover, guys. And this Friday is said to be a big day, not for specifically BB stock, just overall the whole entire market, because a lot of different contracts, whether they're calls and puts or just any type of contract that has to do with futures and all of that sort of concept, will have to be decided tomorrow and Friday what to do with them, because they expire. It's all going to expire at the same time. This happens about 3 to 4 times in the year, and it's called quadruple witching, triple witching, however you want to call it, and that's going to create catalyst. Now, some investors think that that catalyst is significant, and others think it's not going to make a big difference. We're going to have to see, but right now, these are the cues to watch moving forward. If you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with a friend so they can receive the insight as well. And all I ask for is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time. I'm going to share with you guys a ticker symbol you won't want to miss. We've been talking about it since it was $11. Jumped up nearly 50% plus, 40 to 50% since we talked about it, all the way up from 11 to 16. It's pulling back down now, and there's no better time than now to start watching it and doing due diligence on it, as well as I'm going to discuss the ticker symbols we mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you want to know what stocks I watch daily, live updates, you're more than welcome to join us. The link to the Discord is down below in the description, and we look forward to having you join us. Stay tuned. So the ticker symbol I have to share with you guys today is one that I've talked about before here on the YouTube. And it's one that was sitting at $11 the first time we caught it. It started moving upwards and I reiterated it at 12. And this is a stock that has dominated in its sector and will continue to by the looks of it. Now, it's innovating and catching up to what technology and innovation has required it to. And it's a blue chip stock, part of the S&P 500 index. And it's a stock you definitely want to keep your eye on moving forward. But before we talk about that stock and we look at that chart, I want to share with you guys the opportunities we found this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together to maximize profits and minimize losses. So here we are with APRE. This was one of our top performers of the day. It all happened in a matter of minutes. We caught it at 690. SPI at 785. This one pulled back and jumped up, giving us 5 to 10% opportunities. AUVI, same thing, pulled back a little bit. We caught it at 1269 and jumped up, giving us 5 to 10% opportunities on its highs. And BCTX, we caught it at 645. This turned out to be one of our winners as well. So let's go ahead and look here at these opportunities, how quickly they reacted, and when we caught them. So BCTX, we caught this one at 645, and just a matter of minutes towards the bell and after the bell opening, it gave a highest point of 10 to 15%. And if you waited towards the bell and caught it on that first little dip, it gave a 5 to 10% opportunity. Now, that wasn't the highest of the day because it went almost closer to 760, giving a little bit more room to the 15 to 18% jump, but I'm just going off of the first jump that we caught in a matter of minutes. Now the other one was APRE, and this did turn out to be the highest point of the day. We caught this one at 690 on one of the dips in the pre-market, started to run and consolidate, and at the bell it hit a dip right back closer to 690 and took off for a 10 to 15% opportunity, and we caught this one early in the pre-market, started watching it and starting preparing for this opportunity. But throughout the day, it gave dips and runs of 5 to 10% opportunities as well. So if you want to know what stocks I'm watching daily and what I'm looking at, you're more than welcome to join us. The link to the Discord is down below in the description. So what's the stock you want to add to your watch list and that I have talked about before? Well, that stock is Ford, guys. Ford is important. You want to add this to your watch list moving forward. And this is a stock that has been pulling downwards. And we started talking about this one way back on this dip. When this fell pretty hard at earnings and consolidated, it has shot up a 30% plus opportunity, almost 50 if I'm honest with you guys. This jump was pretty big from 11 to 16. It's a 30% to 50% jump. So far, we talked about it again in the 12s, and I even reiterated on it as it was pulling back from the 13s towards 12, and it continued to run. So this has given multiple opportunities, and now that it's pulling back, this is a stock with all the hype going into EV and finally coming out with the EV truck, being the #1 selling truck in the US market. And then you have Lordstown Motors with issues. And then you have Fisker sort of kind of there back and forth. And you have other truck companies having issues, and Ford is already made one and is already notable and known as a truck company. It's giving them the upper hand. They're not a Tesla, they're not anything like that, but they are Ford, and Ford is strong when it comes to the US market in actually producing and pushing those trucks. So it's a big move with the F-150 Lightning, and this is a stock that as it's pulling back, no matter what goes on in the stock market, if it continues to pull back, the opportunities are becoming better. If it consolidates, it's a great time to do more research before it runs up again. But I believe there's some more room here, and based off of analysis ratings, if you do your research as well, this has a little bit more room than where it's at. And I really like that it's pulled back a little bit, making the opportunity to do research and due diligence on this one while it consolidates or goes into further weakness. As always, this is not financial advice. I'm just here to share with you guys the ticker symbols I'm watching and why I'm watching them. And let's make some money. And thank you guys so much for watching.